Hey, everybody.
So here we are.
Again.
We warned them. We told you guys we would be back live with another special guest today on this series of Charlene and Ryan's live series. He said, we just got the look, Ryan.
Oh, we did? Oh, we did again.
It is the Charlene and Ryan, or is it the Ryan and Charlene live videos?
Charlene and Ryan. Let's go with that.
Let's go with that. All right, but we are here talking to you guys about the success events. And what are the success events? A lot of people here locally don't know what the success events are. Now, if you've been a part of it, they certainly know what they are.
Oh, yes.
So, but we want everybody to know, because this is a series of events that you don't want to miss. So take it away,
That's right.
Ryan. Let's tell them what it is.
That's the goal. So we began calling our events the success events last year officially. Came up with a new logo, everything. It's in fact, it's right here on my shirt. But the success events are three charity events that benefit the Boys and Girls Club of Volusia and Flagler County. And we partner with the LPGA Symetra Tour on their professional women's tour championship event here at LPGA
Which
International.
Is awesome.
Yep,
Awesome
in October. So those three events simply are the Deal for Success presented by
Brown and Brown? No. The deal.
Deal for Success.
The Deal for Success. See, Charlene's bad already, you guys. I'm already fired. Deal is Foundation Risk Partners.
Correct, and that is our Texas Hold'em poker tournament over at the Racing and Card Club, and that's our first event. We kicked that off in September, and then we've got
I love me some poker
a
now.
couple of weeks, and then we get into the meat of our real event week in October with the 5K, the Run for Success
And
5K.
that one is Brown and Brown.
Presented by Brown
Two
and Brown.
incredible organizations. Cannot be so proud to have two awesome entities like those.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have...
And then during the week, we've got the Symetra Tour Championship, the professional event with the Pro-Am and the party at the Speedway and the professional rounds. And then we end it with the Monday after Michelob Ultra Swing for Success charity golf tournament, which
is just
I think
awesome.
a lot of people know what that event is about. It's been going on for 33 years. We've raised a ton of money for the Boys and Girls Club, over $3 million for the Boys and Girls Club.
That's incredible.
In that
That's
time.
incredible.
So we're excited about it. So now we call it the Success Events, and now we're...
And actually, I'm going to give my Jeep Beachers some love, because it's
Yes.
the Success Events presented by Jeep
Beach.
So Jeep Beach Nation is also very engaged and loves everything about the Boys and Girls Club. Oh, Johnny's going to give some Jeep Beach love right there. But it is really, truly an event, a series of events, as you said, that has the potential just to raise so much money for these kids. And I think annually we get we toy right around that $200,000 mark, right? We've not quite hit it yet.
Nope,
So I'm
not yet.
challenging. I'm
Not
challenging. I'm challenging you. Did you hear that? Not yet. And you know how Charlene likes to raise some money for these kids, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day, is the kids. It's not about any promoter getting rich. It's about our community getting rich, because these kids are the future of our community. So challenge accepted. We're going to go for $200,000 this year. I just made an executive decision.
Okay. Well,
So-
and how do we get there?
How do we get there? Sponsors.
Sponsors.
And we have a very dear friend of ours here, so let's bring him in. Chris, come on in. How are you?
Charlene.
It's so good to see you,
So nice to
Chris.
see you
Thank
as well.
you for joining us.
How you doing,
Very
Chris?
nice
Good to see you.
Very nice to
And
see you, and
Chris-
thank you for having me today.
Well, thank you for coming and being on our. We're almost kind of like a comedy show, I think.
Well, so far,
And
that's
we've
not the
only
point.
had two. But Chris is with Foundation Risk Partners and the sponsor of the Deal for Success. Chris, please tell everybody how you got involved, because I love what you were telling us a little bit beforehand, so I want everybody else to know. How did you guys get involved, and why?
Absolutely. It's really interesting in life how sometimes things come full circle. I heard you mention some of our other sponsors, and I formerly was with Brown and Brown, and I'm glad
there
to
you
hear
go.
that they're still sponsoring the Run for Success. And again, that's how I initially got involved.
That's awesome.
Oddly,
I didn't know that.
Oddly enough, originally Tom Leake Sr. It actually was the person, as I recall, who came up with the concept for the Deals for Success.
He did.
To expand beyond simply the golf events, etc., which formerly is how this whole thing got kicked off the ground.
So what you're saying is it's Tom Leake Senior's. He's the one to blame for me learning how to play poker.
And Tom is a dear friend, and actually Tom's son, our state representative, is also a colleague and a coworker of mine. He's chief legal counsel for Foundation Risk Partners.
Very good.
So in a funny way, it comes full circle, and we're able to title sponsor the Deal for Success now. So thank you again for the opportunity.
Well, thank you. Are you a poker player?
I am, and actually I make it a point every year to make as many of these success events during Success Week as possible. The one event that I never miss is the Deal for Success. I've never been able to make it to that coveted final table, but we always have a great time. We raise a lot of money, and we're looking forward to having another record-breaking year this year.
Luck be a lady, because I've been at the final table, and that was by pure luck. So.
Well, it's a funny thing you mentioned about Tom inventing this event for us, because he is a card shark. He loves Vegas.
Yes.
He loves poker, and I think it was, I want to say it's maybe 5 years ago now. We had this event in the banquet room over at LPGA International. It was very small, very just kind of getting it going, having some people together, and that's how it started. And then we moved over to the Daytona Beach Racing and Card Club, and it's
Which
become
thank you to them. Huge
absolutely
thank you for hosting
great
us.
partner as well. And now this event is enormous, and it's only going to get bigger now that we've got a title sponsor. And
I love it. And Chris, tell us a little bit about the why behind what was Foundation Risk Partners. What was the hook that just said, you know what, we've got to do this?
Well, there's multiple reasons, Charlene. First and foremost, Boys and Girls Clubs has always been a mission that's been near and dear to my heart. I've served in a director capacity for the last 8 or 9 years, and including past chairman, which again, and Joe Sullivan has touched the lives of so many young kids, and he really is a difference maker in so many of the youth in our community.
absolutely.
Furthermore, when you look at the other great community partners that support the event, starting with Jeep Beach,
Thank you.
Mr. Kevin Bowler at Daytona Beverages, and moving right down the line of sponsors, it's incredible to see how the community bands together and comes together for such a worthy and unbelievable cause.
For the kids.
Yeah,
For the kids.
for the
It's
kids.
always for the kids.
Absolutely
We do
right.
crazy things for the kids. Charlene has learned to play poker. Charlene has rappelled. Charlene has played golf. We've done all kinds of crazy things. I've even done hot laps, which that's sketchy. But that happens during the VIP event.
Oh, yes.
And
Yep.
you know what? This year we want to make sure that we see you at the final table, right?
That is if the Michelob Ultra doesn't get me first.
Hey, you know what? It takes a village, and we've got a powerful village here, as you just mentioned, and we are so proud and so grateful to you. So let's get him on the final table, right?
Hey, we'll get you there. He's a good card player. I don't think we have to do too much, quite honestly. But if you want to play, it's wide open this year. So again, you can go onto our new website, successeventsdaytona.com.
And don't forget the Daytona part, because
That's right.
I looked it up the first time, Success Events, and it didn't pull up. So successeventsdaytona.com.
Correct.
Support the kids, guys.
That's right.
Get
that's
out
right.
there. Get out there, and I'm gonna have to go practice up on my poker playing now, because I definitely just put it out there that luck be the lady. So hopefully she will be this year. But Chris, again, on behalf of all of the Success Events, and I don't know if there's anything else you want to say, but I just want to say thank you. Thank you for believing in the kids. Thank you for believing in this community, and Foundation Risk Partners just being stupendous partners in so many different things.
We are honored to be a part of it, and we'll continue to sponsor in a big way going forward. And we really appreciate the partnership. And again, does so much and touches the lives of so many that really need the help the most. So
So
thank
go
you.
register. Go register, you guys. We'll see you later.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank
Bye.
you, Ryan. Great seeing you,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Thank you, sweetie.
Thank you, Charlene.